Ongoing disputes with key trading partners have grabbed the headlines a lot this year. But what do they mean for Montana's largest industry, agriculture? Russell Nemitz tells us more in tonight's Montana Ag Network feature.
The numbers speak for themselves, the amount that we export out of this state. We don't have enough people and we don't have enough demand to use all of our products domestically, and so we have to maintain our export markets.
For farmers like the Montana Grain Growers president, Michelle Erickson Jones of Broadview, trade agreements like NAFTA are very important. 80%
of the wheat that's raised on this farm leaves this country, and that's an important thing to keep in mind, that when you go past fields in Montana or the stockyards in Montana, that a lot of the stuff is bound for export.
As the NAFTA renegotiation effort nears completion, she explains U.S. wheat growers are hoping to see some changes made to some of the technical barriers regarding trade with Canada.
U.S. producers can't take wheat into Canada and get anything higher than a feed grade, regardless of the quality of the wheat. And that was a technical barrier to trade that really violated the original NAFTA agreement, but it's something that we are hopeful to have fixed in this agreement. And we also just wanted to make some updates to some of the phytosanitary regulations and really make this agreement the gold standard for trade agreements for the future.
But NAFTA isn't the only trade agreement that's grabbing the attention of Montana's farmers and ranchers. The growing tensions with China and what it could mean for Montana beef exports is too.
We raise the finest beef in the entire world, and our beef is sought after around the world. The part that is so great, we have some trading partners that take a lot of the cuts that we do not consume here in the United States. And so that's an invaluable service. It's up to $300 per carcass. And so that's a big, high number.
As for the $200 million deal announced last year to supply Montana-sourced beef to Chinese online retail giant JD.com, Wacker says he's still hopeful.
I think that we will overcome this. And I think there's nobody said on the Chinese side or on the United States side, we want to end negotiations, we want to end this deal. We are still moving forward.
So whether it's commodities or livestock, it's safe to say that Montana's ag industry is paying very close attention to President Trump's trade policies. I'm Russell Nemitz reporting, MTN News.
Now, as far as NAFTA negotiations are concerned, they are expected to continue this coming week after a U.S. trade delegation returns home from China. Let's turn it